Well, hi there. Oh, still have my shades on my head. Been home for about half an hour. Oh my God, what is going on with my hair? Yeah, speaking of my hair, I'm gonna be cutting my hair pretty quick. I don't think I'm gonna do like the big chop and make it short, but I'm definitely taking off some length because my hair is like super long. So I need to do something. And there's that. So I'm gonna do my makeup today. I did my nails, but I was just tired and I wanted to change them out, but it's just been busy the last few days. And so this is what I have going on. It's Give Me Butterflies from one of the collections over the spring. This one is Heart of the Cosmos, which I've used before. And this one is River Fairy, which I hope it translates to camera right now. But there's like these really cool gold flakies in there. And it's just gorgeous. And Heart of the Cosmos is kind of like a duochrome. It's got like this peach stuff in there. So it's like a pink to peach. It's not a duochrome. It's just got, there you can see it. It's got this really cool peach flash, I guess is what I'll call it, glitter going on. So these are my nails, but I want to do my makeup today because I've been talking about it. And I actually did a video, but when I was done, I realized I forgot to do my lips. Not that that matters that much, but there were also a couple things that I thought I could have done better. So I already got my skincare on, and I'm gonna just put a little concealer on my lids because I have a little darkness that I want to cancel out and make a good base for my shadow. So this is the first thing I do. And if you follow Nikki Tutorials, she's funny. She's like one of the OGs from back in the day, several years ago. Oh shoot, I forgot to get a wipey. Hang on, I gotta get a wipey. Two things I always have whenever I do my makeup are a little wipey and also a couple of Kleenexes. So, but before I go get a wipey, I have to set this with some powder because every time I do anything, any kind of primer or anything on my lids, they crease immediately. So I have to do that even for like 30 seconds or 10 seconds or whatever. All right, BRB. Oh, come on, where are you? Ah, rats. Hold, please. I usually do my makeup over here on the couch. All right. Oi. Scoochy, scoochy. And, oh, this was, I don't know if it matters to tell you what I'm using, but it's Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in 120 is my number. And these are just Target wipes. And all right, now my fingers are clean. So my brows, I have this endless saga of weirdness with my brows because clearly this one has a little bit more going on than this one. And they're not shaped the same. And you know, brows are sisters, but they're not twins. They're not supposed to be identical. And mine will never be identical anyway. So, actually, where's my mirror? Here's my mirror. All right, keep in mind, I've never done this before, so I don't want to go like this and have you not see what's happening. So I'm gonna kind of like go off to the side a little. And this is also, I'm a drugstore girl from the get-go. So this is the Wet n Wild, oh, influencer hand, Wet n Wild micro brow in soft brown. So yeah, brows are sisters, but they're not twins. They're not supposed to. I mean, if you can get them looking identical, that's good, you know, good. But I gave up on that a long time ago. So, yeah, I've had this endless, years-long, decades, lifelong thing. Well, I gotta tell you though, when I was much younger, I never touched my brows. But lately they've been, you know, maybe I have female eyebrow baldness. I don't know. Pattern eyebrow baldness. Is that a thing? Maybe it's a thing. But anyway, so yeah, you clearly saw my right brow has like nothing. I don't know where the hairs went because I don't tweeze ever. Unless I have a few like strays here and there, but I don't like pluck them so that they're gone. I've never done that. I like having a nicely proportional brow to the face. So I, you know, my face, I mean, maybe when I was much younger, like in my 20s, I experimented with like getting rid of the tail, but that was decades ago. And, you know, they've always grown back. Always. But now it's like, where did my brows go? Okay, that's good. I know a lot of other women that I watch sometimes, they're with, it's like they almost have a slide rule getting, no, I'm not doing that. So, eyeshadow, I'm gonna be using this palette by e.l.f. It's called the Rose Gold palette. Clearly, it's very much well loved. I should probably get another one. But I love the colors in here because you've got a dark, a medium. This is like a, I don't know how I would describe it. It's definitely a cool tone brown with like a dark pink brown. And then there's all these neutrals. And then this one is what I'm gonna put on my lids today. And then they've got all these other ones too. And I mean, you can clearly see the ones I use the most. So I'm just gonna throw some of this over here. Oh, I'm using the one that's the most used right here. This one is my base. And if I could ever find like a single shadow that matches the tone of this one, I'd probably buy it. And as it is, I should probably get another one of this palette, but there's all these other ones that I haven't used yet. Oh, where's my mirror? Here we go. So, I don't know. I just know what I like. I know what works for me. And e.l.f. is a fabulous brand. They've come out with a new foundation that I need to try, but I don't know what shade to get, so I'm just kind of chilling for now. And I really don't want to have like 20 foundations that are all like once or twice used. And I know if you buy them on Amazon, you can return, which is good. And if you buy them at Ulta, you can return there too, which I really appreciate. So I might just have to hit up an Ulta, but every time I go there, everything is picked over and there's, you know, like 2 of everything that are left. So website time. All right, so there's that. There's my base. And now what I'm gonna do is take this shiny, sparkly one. Do these have names? No, they don't. So I know that the name of the palette, it's Rose Water, I think. But isn't that pretty? I just love how this just brightens everything up a little. And it's just got a lot of shine, a lot of, I mean, it's not glittery, it's not sparkly, it's just like it's got like a glimmer, like a shimmer that I really love. Okay, so there's that. Clean off the fingers. Now what I'm gonna do with this one, this like pewtery, silvery, that one is just gonna go over here. And I know that I could use brushes for all of this, but I like being able to just tap it in where I want it, just using my fingers, so that's what I usually do. And that's also why I'm constantly keeping my fingers clean before I touch, because I want to keep the palette clean. And I mean, sometimes you get an old palette and you open it and you know, there's like that rank kind of like odor, you know. None of mine have that because my hands are always clean. So, all right, there's that. And I think I am gonna throw a tiny bit more of this one here. All right, that's good. Good enough. And for mascara, I'm using my tried and true, still favorite Color Street Tro-Flex. Last summer at conference, last summer, well, every summer it's July, and they launched the mascara during conference, and I got a tube. And you know, for me, $32 for mascara is just like, no, not doing that. But then I realized that, you know, you're supposed to discard your mascara after 90 days after you open it. So I thought, well, okay, if this tube can last 90 days, I'll do it. So I have probably a dozen different mascara videos from last summer while I was working with this one tube of mascara for the whole 90 days. And it worked. I mean, I was still able to wear it after 90 days. And it was just as creamy and buttery and smooth and beautiful at day 90 than it was the day I opened it. And I will admit, it was, you know, it got a little bit thicker and tiny, maybe a little bit harder to work with towards the very, very end. But still, I mean, so now what I'm doing is like, okay, for $10 a month for 3 months, I can live with that. When my lashes look like this. So, yeah, I'm still in love. I've repurchased a couple. I've actually earned a few. I've got some. Oh yeah, I still have a couple of minis that I earned. I think I earned like 6 different minis, and there have been a couple times when you can get a mini as part of a bundle. So I've taken advantage of those too, and just love this product still. And I know that there are clearly, you know, less expensive mascaras I could buy. And here's another reason why I always have a wipey. So I can clean up my little messes. And this is also why I do my eyes first and my foundation and my skin, my base last. Because eyes can be messy, and sometimes you're using a powdery formula, you get the fallout down under here. And with doing my skin last, my makeup, you know, my foundation last, I can fix all that. So that's another reason why I do that. All right, mascara is done, I think. Now when I look at the phone, it looks like this eye has less on there, but when I look in here, oh, and the other thing I like to do is hold my mirror down, and that way I'm looking down at my lashes and I can really see every single lash. Because when I try to do it this way, it gets all over the place. So I just like to look down. Gives me a better view. All right, good. I might throw some on my bottom lashes in a minute. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see if I got any of the base color with the powder down under here. Nope, not really. And a little bit on that side, but this is why I like to do my skin last. All right, so there's that. Did I get any mascara on my lid? Ah, didn't. Good job, Bono. My last name is Bonfilio, so sometimes my friends call me Bono because we love you too. All right. iced coffee. Ah, lovely, lovely. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is my base, my foundation. I've been using Super Stay Skin Tint from Maybelline. It has vitamin C in it, and I'm shade number 112. And when I take my earrings out, because I always blend it down my neck or down the sides. And this stuff, a little goes a really long way. You don't need that much. I just wish that it was not in a dropper. But I'm just gonna like put out about that much. I mean, it's really not that much. Maybe a tiny bit more. And this, for me, is my best foundation brush. It's the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending. It's very densely packed. And I just like to get my brush in there. And this is gonna do my whole face, both sides. And the first couple times I tried this foundation, I really didn't like it because it kind of, it's a little bit weird to work with. And like the first time I tried it, I got to about this point and said, okay, this is not working. This is just not working. I really didn't like it at all. And I had to just keep blending, just keep going around. It kind of smells like paint though. I don't necessarily like that about it. Actually, my light is over here, so I'm gonna come back on this side instead. Yeah, I really don't like the way it smells. And you're definitely not gonna get like full coverage from this stuff. It's much more sheer than that. And then I just go on those, blend that out a little. And then if you just keep working with it, eventually you get everything blended. Takes a minute, but you know, it's good for now. It's not my favorite, but I do like that it's not like I feel like I have this mask of makeup on. And I really don't do anything to my under eyes at all because I have this whole crinkly thing going on right here. And anytime I put anything on there, it gets all cakey and it gets into the lines. And I don't really have dark circles. Well, when I do that, I do. But in general, I'm just fine. It's fine. Not that I plan on having plastic surgery anytime soon, but if I ever did, it would be right here. I just get rid of this little tiny bit of gunk, like this saggy thing going on right there. But the idea of like plastic surgery, nah. I like my face. It's not perfect, but you know, I like to be able to like raise my eyebrows and smile and, you know, show emotion. And I don't want to look like a mannequin and frozen faces. I'm not into that. Anti-aging, anti-everything. It's like, you know what? So what if you have some wrinkles? It means you've lived, you know? It means you've smiled and you've laughed and you've cried and you've had a life. So that's just my opinion. So now I've got my bronzer, which I only use a little of, and this is the NYX matte bronzer in, I think this is medium. Yeah, this is medium. NYX, you guys, packaging. I would pay an extra $1 if you had better packaging, because clearly I love your product. It's on the last legs of this one. And I'm gonna use a blush by Essence, and they have the exact same problem with their packaging. It's just bad. But Essence and Milani, Elf, NYX, these are all like my favorite drugstore brands. I love all of them. Just a little bit here, a little bit there. I don't want to do the whole like contouring and all of that crap. That's just not for me. No need. All right, and this, again, with the blush. This is Essence's Baked, wait, what is it called? It's Pure Nude Baked Blush in Pretty Peach. And again, with the packaging, you guys. Tap, tap, get the excess off of there. And I have, if I don't put the rubber band on here right now and like fix it, if I don't do this now, then, and it gets all over everything. Like in 5 seconds, just sitting here, I'll have like everything pink. So, and this is a very glowy product, which I like. It's just pretty. See the glow? But it's not like, you know, sparkly or glittery. It's just got a tiny bit of shimmer. And this is my highlighter, which is also by Essence. It's called their Pure Nude Highlighter. And this one is just called Be My Highlight. And you know, it's really not much to look at. There's really no like sparkle. But I like having a little underneath my brows, just right here on my brow bone, for a little more glow. But there's really like no color to it at all. It just blends right in. I mean, it's almost an exact match for my skin color. So just pop a little right there. Sometimes a little bit right here. Although I probably don't need that today from the blush. All right, there's that. Hands. All right, what else? Lips. Okay, this stuff right here, NYX Butter Gloss. This stuff, I'm telling you, okay, the color of this one is called Tiramisu. All of them in the line, in the Butter Gloss line, are all like baking references. So this one is called Tiramisu. The other ones I love are Bit of Honey, Sugar High, Praline, Vanilla, something. But these glosses are gorgeous. And they're in a little tiny thing. Half the time I have it in my pocket. Just a very pretty, happy pink color. All right. There's that. Am I done? Oh no, I'm almost done. The last thing I do is a little brow gel. And again, another product by NYX. This is called Control Freak. It's their brow gel. And you know, sometimes there's too much product on there. I can just use, don't need my mirror. And sometimes like an hour later, I'll look in the mirror and it's like, you can see like a little bit of, like dry gel in my brow. It's because the stuff is, there's too much on the brush. So I just do that. Okay, am I done? Get back in there. I think I'm done. What more could I possibly need out of life right now, makeup wise? All right. And I still will not color my hair because look at this. This is natural hair, virgin hair. So this is why I don't color it. And even my ends are still shiny, but they're just wispy. They're not, I don't know. I need a change. I'm gonna do something, I don't know what, but it won't be short, but it'll definitely be not as long as this. So, all right, that's my makeup. These are my nails. And I hope everybody's having a great week, and I will see you in a couple. I think I might hop back into my world tour. I know I've been saying that, but I think that'll probably be my next mani. But until then, have an awesome week, everybody. Mwah. Bye.